Welcome to the velo-ads YouTube channel. You're never going to guess where I am. Spezi! Finally, I've made it after wanting to come here for years. We're here. We're allowed in a little bit early. I'm here today with my son Zach, just over my right shoulder. He's going to be the cameraman, so if the videos are terrible, blame him. We've come along with Brian Robertson as well, who rides an Evo, and we came in Mango, who is over there, and it didn't break down, so all good so far. And I'm about to try out the Alpha 7 for the first time ever. Please.
Come to Spezi, come to Germany, it's one-of-a-kind experience.
Exactly. And that's Lars. Right now. So yeah, I'm in an Alpha 7, I can't believe it. It's absolutely awesome. The handling is pretty good. I mean, twisting it around, it feels absolutely planted. And the gusts of winds are not affecting it at all. The idling is not as noisy. Anything coming behind, Zach? I'm going to do a Yui. So this is the indicators on. The smell of this bike is amazing. Everything's just so brand new. I think I'm one of the first people to ride this particular one. And first impressions, compared to the DF I reviewed when I was in the Netherlands, it feels even lighter. Just try and get a bit of acceleration going. It's a shame actually, I was going to take it into the test track. It's closed, so I can't get in there. There's a Trabant. It's from Eastern Europe. A bit of quite a bit of drivetrain noise with the chain. I think it might be rubbing, but this is a prototype, so they're still finalising a few details. Yeah, handling's very planted. It doesn't feel as tippy as a DF actually. You can see. Yeah, it feels really nice. And the idler on the back wheel, the hub, the DF I think is slightly louder. I don't know if it's got the same idler on it. Yeah, the weather's pretty bad, so we swapped to the GoPro from the main camera in case there's a difference in the quality. So yeah, this is the Alpha 7, and first impressions are very responsive, super fast. Acceleration is really good. Handling, it feels like my WAW actually in the corners, which I'm quite surprised about. I've been doing a bit of weaving and I haven't managed to lift the wheel, which is really good. And yeah, overall, very nice bike, and it feels so light. This is the lightest Velomobile I've ever ridden. Ace. Okay, so we've got Zach in, I think this is the third Velomobile he's ever sat in, so he's sort of progressed rapidly from a WAW to a Quest, and then to a Alpha 7. What do you reckon, Zach? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really, really low.
Yeah. Wait till you're riding it on the road. So the ride was interesting, very nice. Gears were slightly shonky, but I had to keep telling myself it's a prototype and there's still a few things that need doing. It's funny, it's a lot lighter than the DF, but I suppose that only comes into effect when you're actually going up sort of hills. And the pull away felt quicker than the DF, just due to the lightness. This Alpha 7 is coming back to London with me for a 4-month review. Long-term review. I'm going to do the time trials, everything with it, and we're going to see what this thing's about and if it's worth buying. So stay tuned for that. But at the moment I'm just testing this one for size, and I really like it. It feels a bit lighter than the DF. Yeah. I'll know more on the long-term review, so stay tuned. Adios, amigos. Zach, I love this machine. This is really, really good. I need to do 20-30 miles in this thing just to, you know, get my eye in, but the initial impression is very fast, very light, very responsive, stiff transmission. Steering feels perfectly weighted actually. Just all in all, very good. First impression, so I'm happy.
Ja, ganz freundlich. Liebherr und tschüss.
Nachteil am Verleih ist der riesenwendige.
Da fehlen noch ein paar Jahre.
First commercial available 3D printer with battery included.
Wow.
It's running on battery power and the battery pack is in here. It's not standard, it's not optional, but
Yeah.
you can see on the printer this has a bit of problem with the cold.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, normally the prints are really decent. It has really good quality prints. I can show you. Here. So if you print inside, you really can print this.
Oh, beautiful.
This is a difficult thing to print.
Yeah.
Because of the steep angle that is printing.
Yeah.
So upright printing from bottom up is easy, but printing like on an angle that's difficult for.
Really. Yeah, we're here at the Spezi and we've just bumped into Joseph Janning and Peter Hahn. So just about to grab a DF and go for a ride. Today is all about John's top 5 velomobiles at Spezi. And the first velomobile we're going to try, courtesy of Peter from Intercity Bikes, is the DF, which is, this one is quite a lovely one. It's actually Jemte's son's bike. Hi, yeah, so I'm in Jemte's son's DF. Wow, his son is really tall because I am stretching and I can just about see over the bonnet there. Oh, this is really nice. The steering feels a lot lighter than the Alpha 7 I rode yesterday, and road noise is a lot louder in here. The rumble of the tarmac. Makes a lot of noise. I'm going to take this up the other side of the road. Yeah, the DF is very sporty. But yeah, it's lovely. And it's, I mean, the kid has this bike set up absolutely wonderfully. Gear change is snappy. Wow. Acceleration even without any shoes on is phenomenal. The rear hub is noisier when you're freewheeling than the hub in the Alpha 7, so maybe they're using different hubs. I have to shout a lot more in this one. Oh yeah. But I like this a lot. So now we head back up the road. But this is yeah, a really nice new DF. Lovely.
Hello.
Hello. We're here at the Intercity Bike stand with Peter from Intercity Bikes, and we're just having a little general chat about what the future holds for Intercity Bikes and if they have any, what the next model might be. And Peter has some info for us which he'd like to share with us.
In the future we're working on a four-wheeler, very simple yet elegant and very useful type of four-wheeler. Well, sort of based on what we got now, but with a lot more luggage space, 4 wheels for the extra comfort and stability, and well, room for bigger riders.
Okay.
In the width, for instance, and well, we're really looking forward to it. We've started shaping it, giving it shape.
And is it a similar design to the one, there was a black one with 4 wheels which we saw a while back?
It's a similar technique to the black prototype we've already got, but we've got the drivetrain figured out, how simple it'll be, and the suspension at the back, which will be very easy to maintain.
And is it rear-wheel drive, both wheels, or single?
1 wheel.
Okay.
It saves a lot of luggage space and a lot of complexity.
Birkenstock, I haven't seen one in the flesh before. I'm sure it's a Birkenstock, isn't it?
No, it's a self-made one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, amazing. Did you make this?
No. Friend of mine.
Oh, really cool.
It is.
Do you mind if I have a look inside?
I don't know if it's around.
Does it? Well, maybe not. Oh, he's got a picture here. That's fine. No, very impressive.
Ich bin sehr, ja, die sind vielleicht, hier ist das diese, das war ein Orange, ne? Ja, das ist nicht Mensch, gibt es auch.
In der Bahnhofsanlage.
Leiba. We're now in the Leiba booth, and we're with the creator, Vasily. Vasily Guess, and we just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. So nice to meet you, Vasily. Thank you. Okay.
Design ist so eine Sache, einfach. Zum Beispiel bei diesem, das kommt mehr oder weniger ein bisschen aus den 60er Jahren, so Fischflosse.
Genau, he likes so he said the design of that actually came out of his mind like from the 60s, kind of reminds him of a fin of a fish, you know. So he created, because he likes the design of the 60s, that's what Vasily likes a lot, and he likes also to put a little details like a shark, like a fin.
Yes.
So that's actually the idea of this design, why he created it.
Brilliant, that's great. Thank you.
The variation of the models he has, for example, here the Leiba, it's the classic, it's one of his first models. So the classic is a Velomobile. You can also put a lot of storage room. It has storage
a lot of luggage, yeah.
So it means for daily use, you could put on everything. You want to buy something, you put it in. It's a lot of storage space. But then to this means the Leiba. The extreme means it's a mixture of a comfort and like a speed. So it makes it a little more aerodynamic. Then he has the Leiba hybrid. The hybrid means it's like electrified, so it has very strong acceleration. You can use it's very sporty driving. It's like, even though if you sit in there, it feels like compared to a Porsche Carrera GT3, like the small version. And then again, the record. The record is similar to a Milan Velomobile. So I mean, this is an absolutely only for competition. You know, it means you go straight, you go fast without an engine. Das unterscheidet ihn.
Perfect. Basically, you have a different model for every use, really, here.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was the next question, but it's
How many models? Du hast die Classic, die Extreme, die Hybrid und die Rekord sind 4
And the hybrid.
Modelle in deiner Palette.
Dann ist noch
So 4 or 5?
4 of them.
Extreme XXL.
And he has still like the extreme, like an XXL, like extra large.
Okay.
So he means like for people that have wider shoulders, so they can fit in there. So
For the obesity crisis in England.
how is that? What? You mean for-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the junk food addicts at home.
No, that means very auch ein Aspekt, oder? Der sportliche Aspekt. I mean, this is the aspect also that he uses that you are very you use your legs, you know.
Yes,
and
you
that
have to
means
work.
The effect on your body is very healthy. I have it now. Ich hab's jetzt ein Jahr. I drive the hybrid for a year. Means I improve a lot, you know, because it means you get strength using that. It's just not sitting there and get strength from your finger on your foot.
Yeah,
like,
you use
if
your
you sit
legs.
in a car and push the pedal into the metal.
Yeah.
No, it won't be that. It's like pedaling really hard. You also know that he do everything it's handmade. He does each handmade. So
It takes a lot of time.
it takes a lot of time. So we're talking about here the Leiba Classic about 5,300. We're talking about the Extreme. We're talking about 5,800.
It's okay.
The record is about 6,400.
Yeah.
And the hybrid, who has a homologation. How do you say homologation? For the street means we're talking about here about 9,000.
Okay.
But it's, you know, there's a lot of experience, knowledge. It's not factory made. It's not.
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah,
So he does it all. Alles machst du selbst.
all himself.
handmade.
Wow,
All handmade.
that's impressive.
How many? I can also tell you.
It's very good. Yeah.
You also did wie viel 200 Modelle hast du?
Ja, schon über 200 Fahrzeuge.
Okay, he had about Vasily by hand made more than 250.
Wow.
That's him. Not me. That's him.
Wow. Amazing.
250.
Very good. Very, very good.
Just like just like that.
Easy.
Steering. This means like tank steering.
Yeah, like my WAW.
Wow. Okay.
Aufbremse,
Yeah.
Main brake.
was ist hier zum Schalten?
Yeah.
Schalten drehen, ja.
Yeah.
Und Nabenschalten.
Brilliant. 1 second. So we are now in the Liebherr Classic.
In the Leiba Classic.
Excellent. What's this? Is this the green button?
This is the light.
Okay.
Die Hupe ist unten links.
Die Hupe, if you know, for the horn is down to the left. Yeah, that's
Excellent. Thank you. Right, let's get on the brake and I'll see you in 5 minutes. And we're off. I like this one. The windscreen's brilliant. I like the way they've split the windscreen in two. So we've got like a lot of air coming in. I'll try and find this test track wherever it is. So this guy, he makes these by hand and he's made 250 of them so far. It's nice, it has reversing holes, which is really cool. This really does remind me of Richard Papper's Sunrider, but it feels a lot lighter. Bit of chain noise there when I pedal. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, it feels quite responsive. Well, don't want to turn too sharp though. There's quite a bit of body, a substantial bit of body roll, and yeah, very nice. We're going to spin around. Yeah, I think this Velomobile would be absolutely perfect for London. Really, really perfect. It's super cool. It's funny, I like this one a lot. I didn't think I would, but I do. And it's only 5,000 and something, I think he said, which you'll see on the video anyway. But yeah, it's awesome. Let's reverse. Hi. If I can, with my big boots. Yeah, there's a first time for everything. And it's nice getting to ride different models and models that I've never even sat in before, much less ridden. But this is like a cavern. It's cavernous, it's massive inside, and there's a hell of a lot of storage space in here as well, which is great. The transmission noise is slightly annoying. The chain is rumbling on something, I don't know what, but I don't like it. That would drive me mad. But other than that annoying noise, yeah, it's nice. Let's try the gears. How do you change? I don't know. Leiba Classic, very nice bike. I can see why you've got this slot in the perspex now. It's actually for ventilation, and when it's raining you can't really... Hello! You can't really see through the perspex because of the raindrops, and your eye line is exactly at this level. So that works really well. And I like the panoramic vista of this thing. Really cool. And here we are, back. So all in all, yeah, lovely. Really enjoyed it. The rubbing.
Ich muss die Kette länger machen.
Okay, so that's where it's rubbing. So it's just the cable in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mentioned it in the video. So yeah, it can be sorted.
Yeah, this is like because a lot of every day, like a lot of people like try to make a test
so
drive.
you're adjusting it.
So he doesn't want it all the time, you know.
Yeah. So all in all, great Velomobile. Really liked it. Pleasantly surprised. Very nice. Good machine. Yeah. Thanks very much. Okay, so we're here at the booth of Cycles JB Venue. Yeah. Venue. Monsieur Venue. Ah, nice to meet you. Hello, John. Nice to meet you. Excellent. And we have Monsieur Venue here as well. And we have two Mulsannes here. And we have the creator Joel and his assistant Remy. Remy here as well.
So this machine comes from many people actually.
Okay.
The first designer is Patrick Ellie.
Yeah.
So Joel made on a sheet some plans, then he gave it to Patrick Ellie. Then when he met my boss who worked into carbon fiber, he adapted the schematic to make it more design. Three designers have for this.
Okay, so Patrick, your boss.
Yes, and Cyril Anceli,
Okay.
designer for Peugeot and Renault.
Je dirais que les caractéristiques principales, c'est une forme aéro qui a été plus recherchée que sur la concurrence, avec sécurité passive du vélo en cas de choc, une entrée d'air qui est ici, où là pour les températures extrêmes, on a vraiment de l'air à l'intérieur, et puis après l'éclairage, où là on a ce qui ne se fait pas encore dans le Velomobile.
Okay.
Aerodynamic, sorry. Shapes. That's better than other Velomobile.
Was it designed in a wind tunnel? A wind tunnel, you know, like in a lab?
It was not designed wind tunnel. We have strong security because it has strong body actually.
And what's the material?
Carbon fiber. It's 95% carbon fiber. And we have different more research about the lighting too.
Yeah.
So we work a lot on those three main capacities.
Okay.
Le prix, ça varie de 7 800 € en prix de base au départ. Et après, suivant les options, on peut monter jusqu'à 9.
Maybe the basic starting price.
So the basic is from 7,800. After up to 10,
depending on specification. Brilliant. Well, thanks very much, guys. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Remy. And maybe we can try one.
Yeah, you can try this.
Okay, so I'm going to take this one for a spin now, and this will be the first time ever in the Mulsanne. we're in the Mulsanne. Not much room to film. Wow. You know something? It feels really light. Quite responsive. Yeah, a bit of body roll. Not as flat-footed as the Alpha or the and another problem is there isn't any reversing holes. Right, one sec. First impressions of the Mulsanne is quite rudimentary. The finish is not of a high quality as the DF or the you know, the Romanian built Velomobiles. That's how it feels to me anyway. But still, really nice Velomobile. Not the most expensive, but there's better out there. Straight out of the Mulsanne and into, well, I've just found an Evo K, Go 1. Evo K, I think it is. Beautiful machine. I'm going to ask the guy if I can ride it. I don't know if it's possible, but we will try. I'll show you it now. It looks stunning. Hello. Hi. Are you the man in charge of this machine? Yeah. Ah, excellent. Could you tell us a little? Is this the reincarnation of the Go one? Because they were the original one.
That's a facelift from the Evo R.
Evo R. Okay. So what have you changed on this one?
It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
more curved.
More curved.
Yeah.
Right. The bottom is flat.
Oh, underneath.
Flat.
Yeah.
Back wheel is 28.
Oh.
And not 26.
Awesome. So you
can use race bicycles.
Gearing. Perfect. What's your name, by the way? Andreas. John. We'd have the velo-ads. And what sort of price does this come in at?
It goes up on
starts
8,100.
and then depending on specification.
If you want some lights or some blink lights, it's about 400 euros.
Okay, not bad. And you have a small luggage space at the back there.
For small luggage and for big luggage you can put it here. So you can, if you go camping, that's no problem.
Wow. Awesome. Brilliant. Is this available for a ride, or you keep it here?
Here? No.
No. Too much going on.
If you make a test drive, you must come to our company.
Okay. Next time in Germany we come. Yeah, for sure. Whereabouts are you based?
Strahlen. It's near the Netherlands border of Venlo.
Perfect.
Düsseldorf.
Okay, so we're here at the Katanga booth, the builders of the WAW Velomobile, which I'm sure some of you know about, with Stefan, who is the main man at Katanga.
The designer of the WAW is Frederik van der Wal. He was a Belgian student. He designed it in the year 2000.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a bike for racing, and because he didn't find what he wanted, he built it himself. And he created the original design of the WAW. When I took over the WAW in 2011, I've tried to improve, and that's what we made of it.
Very nice. Yeah, it's the improvements are phenomenal, and it makes my old WAW look very rustic. This is very good. The craftsmanship's stunning.
I think what the WAW makes typical is that you can remove tail, nose, and it gives full access to the mechanics inside. Another difference is that you can use almost every type of gearing or engine, so it's a very flexible model. It's still a sportive velomobile. It depends a lot on the options that you choose. If you want to have a comfortable bike for long rides, or if you want a very sportive, nervous velomobile. Yeah, everything is possible with the WAW.
Okay, and what does the weight of the bike start at?
The weight?
Yes, the weight of the machine.
Again, it depends a lot on the options that you choose. We have lately worked a lot on sportive models on the WAW, and we are at weights of 27, 28 kilo. That's impressive. Which includes everything. And it's really a performance velomobile. Yeah. But then you have a more comfortable Kevlar rear suspension, engine, roll-off, and then you can reach 38 kilos. So there's a very big
range. So there's basically a bike for everyone.
I believe so. Yeah. Also for size of people, I'm small. I fit very well in the WAW, but I've also now a customer of 2 meters tall who rides in the WAW.
And you just adjust the boom and off you go.
Yeah.
And I noticed you have the the last question. So the price, the starting price is
if you include VAT, then it's something like start price €7,000. But most often bikes sold are 8,000, 9,000.
Yeah, once you start adding a few things, And I noticed you have one with the short nose cone, which I've only seen them at this Spezi. I haven't seen any in England or even when I've travelled abroad. So that's quite interesting for me because my WAW had the long nose, and it was WAW 71, I think. And very. They look amazing. Now, have you got any for a test ride here?
It's difficult to organize test rides in Spezi, so for people who are really interested, we agree to meet after the fair at 6 o'clock.
That makes sense.
But even there, it's still, we have no conditions to really test well. So.
I've noticed that. I've tried riding a few around and you can't do much with them. Excellent. Well, thanks for your help, Stefan. That was brilliant. Thank you. Another one done. So we found the after 7 and everybody is crowded, so we can't even get in there at the moment. It's being guarded by the dog You're never going to believe who I've just found spotted in the campsite. I wish. Does anybody on the channel recognise these bikes? It's bit QuattroVelo. All right, big man. Excellent. Wow. Oh yeah, we're gonna. This is how you get 2 QuattroVelos off of a super trailer.
Just put the wood on top.
Okay.
Because you see they're a little bit wider than the inside of the trailer.
Okay.
And then we have to tie them down.
And then it's.
So, just yes, that one has to come loose. So the 2 holding it there, and then 1 in the back, and 2 more in the front.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And actually,
fantastic.
Hey. He had to redrill because it was too
narrow.
Yeah.
I come and show you why.
Oh, bad measurements.
This is the original QuattroVelo.
Yeah.
Look at the width there to there, and now you have here about
a little
4
gap.
centimeters there.
Yep.
That was the width that I had calculated on.
Yeah.
Then we come to and here we have a QuattroVelo
Why is it wider?
This one is AR. It's Dennis has rebuilt his all road, so he has put a strata
straight in the front,
to make it higher, and at the same time these ones are leaning outwards.
The camber.
But you have also a thin tire. I have a normal tire for QuattroVelo.
He has the shredder, and you have Durano.
Yeah.
That's and this reflective material looks a lot better with the eyes than on the photos in the internet.
If you come here, and put your camera at the same height as this one, and then you see if a car is coming.
Oh yes.
It's giving back 95% of
the light. Yeah.
The light.
It's
and
perfect.
in Sweden it's very dark.
Okay. Yeah.
So then it's.
Yeah. That's cool.
I mean, in the winter, not in the summer. In summer, it's never dark.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, this is really cool. Same as the this is.
That is a copy.
This is
best copy than mine.
No copyright. You need copyright. Yeah.
Yeah. This is number 1 with hatch in the front. This is number 2 with hatch.
Alve's from Sweden and Denise is from Brittany in France. They've both driven up in Alve's van. So I think Alve took his QuattroVelo to Denise's house in Brittany. They did a load of work on it, modifications, etc., fitted a roll-off, and then they popped Denise's bike onto the trailer as well, and they've driven here in the turkey van.
That's a condo.
Yeah. And I tried all the elevators and.
Okay, you're all right. Yeah. Okay. You go. Yeah.
Perfect. And that, ladies and gents, is how you take 2 QuattroVelos off of a trailer without snapping them in half. Okay, now going back to my pasta.